Hello everyone, welcome to CodeCrazily. So until previous lecture we saw the basics of the any programming language. Today we are going to the OOPS, which is object oriented programming. Okay, so this in the first lecture of our OOPS, we are going to know about classes, objects, methods, and constructors. What are these? What are the main differences between objects and classes and constructors and methods? Okay. Let's see. First of all, before going into the topic, I want to start with an example. Okay. Uh, let's say you are a student, right? We are all students. When we are when we are students, we will be sitting in one room called class. Correct. In that class, uh, let it be at least 50 members will be there. Okay, right. In that class, at least 50 students will be there. Now, why you you 50 students are sitting together in one class? Why not others? Because there are some similarities between you and the person next to you. There are some common qualities. For example, let's say your class section has been divided based on the alphabet, right? For example, your name starts with M. The persons who are sitting near whose roll number is near to you will also starts with M, right? That is a common difference in your class, common similarities in your class. And you and your classmates will also be from the same department. Let's say if you are studying in engineering, you will be from CSC in one class, uh, mechanical in one class, ECE in one class. Correct. So your alphabet starting with the same letter and your branch is same and also same like that. Your courses will be same. Correct. If your branch is same, your course will also be same. So if we have same courses, then management will think like that. Why to make them sit in different classes? Let make them sit in one class so that everything will be discussed one at once, right? Your lecture will come to your class and teach all the 50 members at a time. He or she will not teach the each and every student different times, right? It means the class, suppose your class says CRC and your section is 5. The CRC 5 is one class in which the students will have some similarities. Okay, here those similarities we will call as attributes. Okay, attributes like name, branch, section, courses, these are all attributes. And the programs in which you are enrolled, let's say you have workshop or your class have some physics lab or chemistry lab or computers lab, your class will have this period this time. So let's say there are some functions like some tasks for your class. Those are all called methods. Okay, I hope you understood what is the difference between attributes and methods. See here, here also we have one such class called public class objects. Objects is my file name. Right, object is my file name, and I have created one class called objects in which I have one method which is public static void main method, which takes the parameters string arguments. Correct. It means here objects is my class. This class will have one function called main, right? So in a Java programming, any program, any code, while executing, it will go into the main method only. If there is no main method, then the even though the code is code has no errors, it won't show us the output. Let's say, for example, I now it is a no int a equals to 10. There is no errors. I am printing a. It's not sorry. I'm sorry. Session dot print it's not coming. Okay, let's type system dot print ln a. It is giving me an error because it cannot, yeah, uh, it does not have this statements. Okay, let's see. Now is leave that. We don't have any error here. So even if we run, we will not be getting any output. Correct, because there is no main class. See, main method not found in a class. In this class, public static main should be there. That's why it's not giving any output. So main method is very, very important. Oh, I'm sorry. Main method is very, very important for a compiler to execute. Okay, so as I was saying, let's say I am in my class. Let's say my objects. Okay, what is an object? You understood what is a class, right? Um, Class is nothing but a blueprint for an object. Like let's say CSC 5. It means we know what are the students they're described as. Like, okay, they are from CSC department, they are fifth section, and their names might start with M, and they have a computer lab right now, right? Like, if you say one class name, you need to able to tell what are the objects doing in that. So I'm saying class is a blueprint of an object. Okay, what is class? Class is blueprint, like of an object. It means it will be able to tell what are the attributes object has, what are the methods object can do, etc. Okay, so um let's take our example CRC5 only. So what it has the first name, student name, right? Student name, it is then one of the attribute of the student name. And then next one is and next we have branch, right? Sorry, string branch. Next we have what age of the student, int age. And what else we have? Or say float PGPA. And what else we have? For a student name, branch, age, CGPA, and grade. String grade or character grade, right? Character grade. These are all the common attributes every student will have in this class or in the university. This is the common attributes. Now, what we will do, this is the blueprint, right? Now I'm gonna create method public display details of the student. Display details of the student. Okay. Sorry, I didn't give return type. Void means it will not return anything. If I give here int, int means it will return something integer. Return one like this. Okay, it means we are gonna take this value in the calling function. For example, let's say I have called here the display method, display details. This is what meant by calling display details. Okay. Okay, let's say this is how you will call a method. If I give your display details, when I'm returning one, it means this one will come in this function place. So I need to have int a equals to 1 like that. Okay, let's remove for now. I don't want anything to return here. I just want to display the details. That's why if we don't want anything to return, then we will just simply give void. Okay, now I'm gonna write print uh, name name uh, in the same way. I'm gonna give age, branch, CGPA, and grade. This is branch. This is branch, and this is age, and this is age, and this is CGPA, and this is CGPA. This is grade, and this is also grade. Okay, like this, we'll declare a method. This method will just print the details of this particular student. Okay, now let's see how to create an object. First of all, what is an object? Object is nothing but the student in that particular class, one particular student in that class. For example, in CSE file, there is a person named Madhu, then that person is an object of that class. It means that particular instance. In that class, in the whole class, we are taking one instance of the object. It means if we are talking to one particular student, then he is the instance of the class. We are asking that Madhu the whole details of his attributes, like what is your name, what is your branch, what is your age, CGPA grade. We are asking Madhu his whole details. Okay, now how to create an object for a class? First, we have to write the class name. What is my class name? Objects, right? Objects. See, this is the class name objects. Now, uh, student one, student one is equals to. We have to use new keyword, new objects, new objects. But this is the way syntax to create an object. This is the class name. So the syntax is class name, variable, new keyword, and constructor. I will say what is a constructor. Don't worry, but this is a syntax. Okay. Now my object student one is created. It means we have called one student to get up. Now we have to send the details of that student. How? With the help of constructor. So what is a constructor means? See, I said before how to call a method. Constructor is also kind of method, but this method will be automatically default by default it will be called. It means by default here we have a constructor. By default here we have a constructor. But what is the difference between method and a constructor is constructor name should always be same as the class name. Method name your wish. You can what to say, you can give whatever you want, but constructor name should always be same as the class name. And this is the default constructor for any class. For any class, this is the default constructor. Even though you declare here, you write here in the code or not, this will be always be present in your memory. Okay, means default constructor will always be there. That's why with the help of constructor we are making the we are creating an object. If you do not write this, if you do not write this, then no object is created. If you write that, then only object is created. Okay, so if you when you call a constructor, then only an object is created. Okay, now there are two types of constructor. This is a default constructor, and another one is paramet parameterized constructor. It means it will take parameters like this. See, okay, there should be no semicolon. It should be comma, like this. It will take some parameters. Parameters are nothing but which parameters are nothing but 1 minute. Where is format? Yeah, yeah. Parameters are nothing but which method a parameter should be there. Like, see, here you can directly give. Okay, let's talk about parametristic constructors later. First, we will see how this normal default constructor will have. Okay, now see, I'm gonna give the name as name equals to Madhu, as we have discussed earlier. Branch equals to CSC, age equals to 80, CGP equals to 8.6, and grade equals to A. Okay, what happened with this? Double. Okay, as I said, we should use double here. Okay, dual, no, double. Okay, so these are the this is the one of the instance of an object. This is the details of one of the instance of an object. Now, with this object name, you can be able to call our method. You can be able to call our method. So let's see the details. So let's see. Yeah, see, name Madhu, brand CSA, age 18, CGPA 8.6, and grade A. All the details of Madhu has been given here, right? All the details of Madhu has been given here. So I hope you understood what is a class, what is a method, what are the attributes, or you should say instance variables of a class, and how to create a class and how to call a method. So I hope you understood. If you have any doubts, please comment. And that's it for this lecture. In the next lecture, we're gonna go see details of a constructor. We will learn every single detail of a constructor and also more about objects. Okay. Uh, that's it for this lecture, guys. If you like the content, please subscribe CodeCrazily and also follow in Instagram. Bye bye until my next lecture.